Hello guys, my name is Alex, this is my vlog about life in Ukraine, and in this video I will be telling you about some recent events that may affect this life significantly. In the description of this channel I specifically mentioned that here I'd like to talk about life in Ukraine and not about war in Ukraine, because I'm stupid. Because I'm not looking for easy ways out and don't want to build my popularity on massacres. But unfortunately, it seems that it's not that easy because the war affects our life directly. As some of you may know, on October 10 and 11, Russian military forces launched a series of shellings, a series of missile strikes on Ukrainian infrastructure and particularly on Ukrainian energy facilities. Currently, we don't know what exactly was damaged, like which power plants or power station have been destroyed during those shellings. But what we do know is that the extents of damage are quite severe. According to the Minister of Energy of Ukraine, approximately 30% of country's energy infrastructure has been damaged during those shellings. Of course, repair crews of electricians and technicians are doing their best, and some of this infrastructure will be restored in a short term, but nobody can give a guarantee that that was the last shelling and that the Russian military forces wouldn't break something else. So the situation in energy sector remains very tense. Now let's talk about how this situation affects the lives of the citizens. First of all, blackouts. As soon as the extent of the damage has become known, the government announced rolling blackouts, and energy companies published schedules for those rolling blackouts. But the government emphasized that such measures will be taken only if they are required to stabilize power system of the country. So rolling blackouts won't be every day. As for Kiev, local administration even created a web service where you can enter your address and see the time slots when you can expect power outages. Very convenient, in my opinion. Also, the government has issued recommendations for the residents on how to prepare for possible or rather expected power outages. Among other things, they recommend us to buy candles, flashlights, power banks for phones, as well as basic medicines and food that can last for a long time without freezing. In addition, the government asked people to limit the use of electrical appliances that consume a lot of electricity, like boilers, washing machines, microwave ovens, even TV sets and computers. In my opinion, this is the best proof that the situation is really serious, because can you imagine any government in the world asking their people to watch less TV? Well, Ukrainian government just did it. The government also advised to prepare for a difficult heating season. You see, most city dwellers in Ukraine use centralized heating. So in case of damage to the heating infrastructure, those people, millions of people, can simply end up in cold apartments. As one of the countermeasures to prevent this, the government has launched an online firewood store where you can buy a firewood and it will be delivered to your place. I personally hope we'll never need it. Of course, such restrictions affect not only individuals but also businesses. In order to save electricity, local administrations of Ukrainian cities and towns turned off street lights in the evening and in the night. As a result of this, most people prefer not to go out in the evening, and it has major negative impact on traditional evening businesses like restaurants. In addition, local administrations require business owners to turn off the lighting of their signs. And in some cities, such as Poltava, local authorities are even threatening to cut off power supply to those businesses who won't comply with this requirement. And finally, the topic that everyone tries to avoid these days, long-term consequences. You see, the energy infrastructure is not the thing you can restore in a few weeks. It takes years, while people need electricity every day. So this disaster will definitely impact the entire economy. According to the president of Ukraine, the country's economy has already shrunk by approximately a third because of Russian invasion, and the electricity shortage will definitely make the situation even worse. Also, as we all know, there is nothing more powerful in this world than the free market. So the another likely consequence of this situation is a rise of electricity bills. That's it, guys. Thank you for your attention. In this video, I tried to describe all the features of our dire straits. Write in the comments what do you think about them, and as usually, like, subscribe, and have a nice day.